Hello. I went ahead and upgraded all my stuff. So 15, 15, 14. The giant stuff still needs to be upgraded. I could buy a bunch of Twinkling Titanites, but I'd rather use those souls to level up. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and farm them, but it's going to take a while to get to that point. I do have a Ring of Sacrifice, right? Yeah. After this area, I'll be able to use the Ring of Favor and Protection to boost my equip load even more, giving me access to a final piece of Giant's armor. I wish you could parry this guy. Oh, it's almost a one-shot. If you're human at this point, you can fight Kirk, who gives 20,000 souls. Quite good, considering how easy he is. Especially with this build. There we go. Oh, that's a Blunk. I'm sorry. That's me. Still quite a bit more before I can level up. I never explore this area. I don't want to. I guess that works. No reason for me to buff, so I'm just going through. If you're ever in front of him, he can just hit you with that. There's no dodging that. But if you're not in front of him, then he does that fly thingy. Yeah, just hits you when you're in front of him. You know what? I'm just gonna tank him. He's really not doing that much to me. Outskilled. He drops his catalyst, which does a good amount of physical damage actually. But you know, you could just use an attacking weapon. I don't know why you want it. There was a fun run that I watched one time of someone only using casting tools to attack. That was pretty funny. Alright. That's the Endurance soft cap. I could level it up a couple more times, and that'll allow me to use the full giant set without the Ring of Favor and Protection. But I don't think it's worthwhile. my god. Where is he? What? Well, I'm definitely clipping this. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is also a terrible fight. I wish I at least was able to kill his arm or something. Oh, that time I was able to kill his arm. The fact that this weapon goes up and down like that makes it very nice for this fight. Oh, that's a fire attack. It's the grab, I think. Now. I don't think there's a major reason to heal right now. There's also not much reason not to heal. Not worthwhile. The thing with green Titanite shards is that you needed to get your weapon up to +10. And by now you should have a +10 weapon. If you're upgrading your weapon down the magic path, which that's what the green Titanite shards are for, you can just farm the slugs, which, yeah, most people won't know to do. Why is there a sign over there? But, at this point in the game, +10 is just... like, +10 is decent, but you really want to be +15. I think I'm just doing Vitality now, getting as high as I can. The only thing left for my build is to level up my armor. Maybe get the Titanite slab to upgrade the shield. That's just for comfort. You get more stability from upgrading your shield. It's not by much or enough, really. But it might be worth the extra couple of minutes to farm it up. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear the banging and all that. I'm having my roof replaced today. It was damaged in the recent tornado. Yeah, I think at this point level ups aren't super worthwhile for me. 30 vitality isn't great, but it's enough to get through the game just fine. Is that an item all the way over there? I'm not getting that. Lost Izalith is a pretty cool area, but there's no real reason to explore it. There is a quest line that you get there, and yeah, you're not doing any quest lines in this game unless you specifically go for it. And I really don't want to bother with any other quest lines. Alright, hopefully I don't do that badly in this boss fight. I would like to keep these 10 humanities. It'll help me farm up Twinkling Titanite later. If I can get past this fight, then I'm golden for the rest of the game. In fact, I think I'm going to do New Game Plus, just to have a reason to really push this build. There are builds that you get to beat the game, and then there are builds that you get to be really good, and then have nothing to use it on. For as much as I'm saying that this build is great, you're probably better off with just a Lightning Claymore or something. Put all of your stats into Endurance and Vitality. I would probably spend the extra points in spellcasting. Because, you know, who I am as a person. Not picking that up. Nobody's ever going to summon me. I think I'll go left first. This boss is really cool. Shouldn't be using this weapon. There we go. I have no shame about choosing this fight. You guys saw my previous video, right? I'm not going through that again. The thing about going right second is that you can see the sweeping attacks happen much more easily. But you can't really see where the breaks are. There we go. Ooh. I thought the fast one... Oh, that's gonna get me. It's really annoying. Okay, am I good? There we go. Quit out once more. They saw that it was a bad fight, so they let you keep your progress as you go through. And I see that it's a bad fight, so I'm not going to have any reservations on taking full advantage of that. Please, okay. If she doesn't do that then she does it when you land. And that's a terrible time to be hit by that. Shit. Have plenty of time. Oh, that was a slow one too. Come on, come on. Did I just first try a bit of chaos? She can still, do this shit. Motherfucker. Why? That attack is impossible to dodge unless you have full control of your character, and if you're in that enclosed spot. Ah, man. Well, I really like this combination of shield and mace. A great shield will make it even better, but now that I'm good at parrying, I kind of don't want to be using a great shield. My stamina is about to get so high that I really need the extra recovery. I've got a really good chance of losing all my souls right now. Thank you for doing it early. Either I win or I lose all my humanities. Can I do anything? Okay. Oh, here it comes again. No? Oh, thank God. That probably would have one-shot me again. So, 20 minutes for the entire area? That's really good. Oh, man. Warp to Anor Londo. Hopefully I can get these pigs dead pretty quickly. Now, along with using this next area to farm, I also want to pick up the random chests around. Because there's a lot of Twinkling Titanites in that area. I'm not afraid of you. Now, I think that there are 3 really bad fights in this game. A bit of chaos, of course. The Hellkite Drake and these pigs right here. Any pigs. It doesn't matter which ones. They're all just bad. The first ones, I think, are supposed to be an obstacle. You're supposed to figure out how to get past them. These, you're just supposed to... I don't even know. I have no idea how you're supposed to kill these guys. This is how I'm going to do it. Oh, you can one-shot them. Cool. I guess outstatting them is one way to do it. Let's just go aggressive. Oh! Okay, I am completely okay with that. Get a bit more vitality. I can boost my HP by almost 50% from here. That's pretty good. My dex run, I think my stats are going to be very lopsided. I'm using this combination. These guys, they make no physical sense. just kind of move. Oh god, it dinked. I picked this weapon because it wouldn't dink. Ooh. Damn it. Shit, please work. What even hit me? God, I was almost home free there too. Look. I was thinking about my intelligence run again. I think you do want heavy armor when you go int. Until high levels, when you want to transfer to fast rolling, because heavy armor just doesn't work at high levels. He's buffed. That buff does so much. Is this one of the one-shot you can, guys? No. Almost, though. Almost won't cut it when I'm completely leveled up. He's buffed, too. Luckily, it's just a damage buff. You don't really need to worry about that guy. Just go around him. The damage buff that he does is annoying. Oh, he damage buffed. If I could just get these guys one at a time, it won't be so bad. That first area sucks because you're pigeonholed into a small section with a bunch of these small guys. They attack so spastically that you can't really figure out what you're supposed to. You can't figure out the timing. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, he had a clear shot at me. It's a good thing that backstab makes you invincible. Let's go this way first. Yeah, I have no idea how he's supposed to time that lunging attack. If he's not locked in an animation, he can always do it. It's always instant and it always hits you. I think the only real question here is, do I want to upgrade my armor before the boss fight or after? Oh god, these guys are buffed? Now, is there another guy behind me? I think there is. There's always someone behind you. That's what you should... That's the main lesson that you should learn from Dark Souls. There's always someone behind you. That's two. Yeah, historically, the combination and And I'm talking about the real world here. I tried to switch hands several times and just wouldn't let me. Oh man. Historically, the combination of shield and axe, or shield and mace, has been a good one. The shield really protects you, prevents you from being hit, gives you a bunch of great defensive options. Obviously, that's just what it does. A shield is so good at fighting because it prevents the other person from doing as much damage against you. It's a great weapon. On the downside to the mace and the axe, especially, I use this weapon, is that it leaves you wide open. I missed. What? I don't respect that guy, so I didn't bother defending against him. Oh shit, he was so far. No, don't dink! Don't dink! Oh, check this out. Once more, I want as much Twinkling Titanite as I can get to upgrade this armor. Should be down here now. Yeah! What? So the 2 that you get from this guy is really good. I could go down to... Oh. Shit. Please don't think. I can one-shot him all this time? Oh, yes. Nope! Unfortunately, you do need to fight him. Try ring, that's pretty good. You do need to fight him, die to him in order to continue. What's funny about this section is that if you die in this room ever, you get teleported over to the prison. Last time I played through this, I tried exploring this prison. I can't remember if there's anything good here. Now I can finally do the Giant's gauntlets. Oh yeah. I explored it in order to get the maiden set. Oh, right. Now that I know where the maiden set is, exploring it's hardly a necessity. Please. Oh. No, I'd really like for this guy to not be alive. Oh, I'm definitely clipping that one. God, they go so far. There's a cat in front of my screen. Oh, Mandy, nice. Hi, Guinevere. That's probably getting another clip. I appreciate that they give these guys to you a bit at a time before clustering them up like this. I don't have any real reason to be afraid of them. They're not doing too much damage, I think. Yeah, that one's getting clips too. I didn't save Logan, so he's not over there. Oh, there it is. There's a way to get the snakes down. I guess going underneath them pulls them down. Last time I forgot to close that thing and it was just sounding throughout the entire level and it was horrible. I don't like killing the crying ones. That just makes me sad. Like, yeah, they'll probably become aggressive later and you're probably doing a good thing by killing them. I don't like attacking aggressive people. Look how much HP and stamina I have now. This ring is so good. I would like it if I could sacrifice some equip weight for a longer range mace or something. But honestly, I like this combination well enough that I'm fine with this. Like, yeah, I could have less stamina, but that means less endurance. No, backwards. I could have less endurance, but that means less stamina. And I really like having good stamina. It's just one of the best stats. It's interesting when stats combine things like that. I will be coming back here, that's why I didn't rest. God, this game is just better when you know that there's ambushes and stuff like that. When you know where everything is, which I think is bad game design. You shouldn't have a better time the second time because of cheap stuff like ambushes. If you know that something is a trick and that's why you're having a better time this time, that's just bad design. There's a bunch of bad design in this game. Oh, right, I can do this. I'm not going to be summoned. Down. There's another one up there, so I can't stand still. You can go down to the beginning of the level, I think. Oh, right. There's a major downside of heavy armor, not just the Giant's armor, but any armor heavier than the Elite Knight outfit. Or it lowers your stamina regen. But that's more than made up for by the Grass Crest shield. If you care about stamina at all, you really do want the shield. And I can't see why you wouldn't care about stamina. Oh my god. I'll be fully exploring this area because there are more Twinkling Titanites for me to get. Oh. I saw that. I wonder how obvious these noises are on the stream. My cats are freaking out. Oh, this weapon's funny. The thing about this armor, though, and the Elite Knight armor as well, nice, is that it makes me want very knightly stuff, very shining armor, even if it's heavy. So, the mace I like, the Grass Crest shield I like, the The club, not so much. It's a really good weapon. I wonder if there's a heavy piece of equipment that I can be using that matches it better. Yeah, this combination here, I think looks nice. That guy over on the left, that's just rude. Oh, that Phantom backstabbed that guy. No. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I shouldn't have to know how to do that in order to survive in this game, but I do. Oh, that's just magic shield. I don't want that. From this point on, my level ups don't really matter. Which is nice. It's nice to have the good stuff and not be working towards the good stuff. There are a lot of games where you just build and build and build and you never settle on what's good. I complained about that in Legend of Dragoon. I don't have a way to deal with this guy. I'm just gonna get hit, it's fine. I used the quote-unquote overpowered character, and she wasn't overpowered until the final dungeon. I think she would have been overpowered if she hadn't left for that one boss fight. That was really annoying. Feels good. Enchanted Falchion or something? I don't want that. What was this? Crystal Ember. That's not bad to have. Challenger set, I don't want that. I've got the key, right? What's in here? Is it like a Titanite? Look at my cat in the background. Yeah, it's a chunk, I don't care. Oh, I love when they can live their life. Despite everything I give them, they still really want to go outside all the time. Right now they're freaked out because of all the construction. Wendell ran outside, and then he wouldn't come back inside. So he was stuck outside for a while. Eventually he started meowing. So I went outside. I wanted to let him in, but he wouldn't come out inside, so I went outside to get him, and he still wouldn't. Cameron won't do this run because he thinks it's boring, and it's unfortunate, I think, for sure. I want this. Oh, that scared him. I gave him the big old spook. I think it's worth it for what you get. You can rescue Logan if you need him at all. I'm thinking in my intelligence run, I'll need to rescue him one more time. I've gotten to the point where I don't really want my Pyromancy Flame. It's not doing anything for me. The problem with Pyromancy Flames is that you can't really, they just have no, charges. the basic fireball has like what, 6 charges? So when the basic sorcery has 30. I'm sorry about the banging. Pyromancies are also slow, and the damage that they deal isn't really anything to talk home about. The range is terrible. I'm trying to find a reason to use pyromancies. Honestly, just have a lightning weapon. That seems to work well until you have enough dexterity or whatever to use a different weapon. I don't like dexterity because of the high requirements. You need 40 dexterity to have full scaling. But strength has heavy stuff. Honestly, this isn't too slow. I love those crystals. If you're making a fantasy world, have crystals. Crystals are just awesome. Final Fantasy 1 had it figured out. Just have crystals. Even Final Fantasy 14, heavily based off of every Final Fantasy, are like, yeah, crystals are awesome. They don't utilize them enough, I think. But every now and then there's a zone that just has crystals, and it's great. Okay, now I finally get my checkpoint. After all that. Actually, just opening that staircase... Oh, hi. That's a checkpoint already. That's a cool outfit. What is that? The challengers? Ow! I've got to clip that as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade stuff. I got all these Twinkling Titanites, let's use them. Yeah, that's pretty great. Look how big my bars are. The HP bar is just getting bigger. Wait, the cap for stamina is... not stamina. For vitality is 50, right? I'll have to look that up. What's this? Okay, that's why I never bother. I shouldn't have any difficulty with Seath. I could use a lightning pine resin, but I think at this point in the game it does such negligible increases in damage compared to my basic weapons. That's not really worthwhile. It's cool for sure, but it's not worthwhile. guy here, if you kill him, he stays dead. Any golems that you find, they stay dead if you kill them. I don't like how some are strong and some are weak. Ugh, I never like that. You know what I just realized? I need to change rings, which means I won't be able to, which means I'll be stuck fat rolling, which I don't like. At least for this bit. I don't need to change rings, but I may as well start farming now. Oh, it's so much slower. How sluggish this is. I would like a playthrough where I'm stuck with the heaviest equipment. That's one. Okay, the closest one doesn't see me. I have so much stamina, look at that. I can jump for days now. That's one really satisfying thing about starting off with a weapon with such a big downside. Let's do. Seeing those downsides be mitigated as you get through the game and get as you gain more stats. That's 3. It's pretty satisfying. If you want to get around him, it's a pretty good idea to let him attack. That way he has to do his attack animation, and then his roar animation. And you know what? Oh shit. I got tons of time here, it's fine. Havel. He does take a while to start attacking. Come on. You're way too far. Where's this wall? That's probably fine. I always want to get the Moonlight Greatsword. I'm not going to use it, but I want it. Ha ha! Shit. I'm never going to use that sword. By the time it's useful, I have better choices. Yeah, check how stupid easy this is going to be. Oh, unless he does that. At least I have space to run this time. Doing the close one? Ooh, kind of. God! Seath is just easy. Oh. Nom nom. Okay, back to farming. I was told that this increases your HP. Does not appear to do so. Oh yeah, for the rest of this video I am just going to farm. If you don't want to see that, just click off. Yeah. Seven already? Jesus. I need 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. 10, 20, 24, 28, 30. I need 30. I've got, what, 7? Okay. Well, it is going to be a bit. But I think just because of these 10 that I've killed so far, I've got 7. So maybe not that much. This run is very slow. I think I discovered from my Dex run. My mind's really just on my Dex run. That I want the chain armor and the silver knight armor. Not in terms of stats overall, but I just like the way that looks. I'd rather be as close to fighting one of these guys at that time as possible. These purging stones are annoying. They have a chance of dropping both of them, so it's not like I'm losing out on the entire night till I get them or anything. I could also buy those Twinkling Titanites once more. It's 8,000 per. But it just does not seem worthwhile to them. Okay, well, I'm a bit more than a third done already. I'm mostly doing this because I want to see how long it's going to take. It looks like 15 minutes to upgrade my entire armor set. So that's nice. I farmed off screen for the Titanite chunks. That also didn't take too long. I was surprised. I thought it would be harder to get through the drakes. The fastest way to do that grind is to go to the bonfire past the drakes. I knew that there's a reason. That still hit me? Oh, right. I can't dodge. No reason not to heal. 12. Freaking purging stones. It sucks that you get easy access to them after you need them. They'd be great in the depths that had the basilisks. 13. There he is. But this fight is one of the two enemies that can curse you. One of those enemies appears in 2 places, so 3 places that can curse you. If you're going for the Moonlight Greatsword, it is pretty good because you farm up these guys, you get a couple of purging stones, you go into the Great Hollow, and then that gives you a bunch of dragon scales for the Moonlight Greatsword. But you need to go through a bunch of basilisks to get there. 14? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to take 15 minutes to farm all this up. The souls you get from doing this are nice too. If there's anything that you're missing out on, if you need to buy consumables, arrows, or anything, or if you need to, if you're behind on souls and you need to level up, this is a nice way to do that. And it's pretty passive, because again, I'm doing this for the armor. And yeah, this is totally worth doing. The armor is insane once it's leveled up. Before this point, you probably want to be using Havels. I probably should have been using Havels up until this point. After using the Ring of Favor and Protection, I just figured that I'm so close to being able to upgrade it anyway, I may as well just continue on until the end. Shit. I'm also excited to show off my Int Dex high level character. I would like to level up Faith and Strength on her. Well, I am doing Strength. I'm using a large club for the depths. At least the Needle boss fight. I made it divine so that it can take out the skeletons in one hit. Well, it can permanently kill the skeletons in the Needle fight so that I don't have to worry about them during the fight. Just getting so many of these. Still, it is taking a little bit of a while. You get about 2 per minute, it seems. And yeah, I'll go ahead and pick those up once I get back. Honestly, this club makes me wish I was using the Dragon Tooth instead. I wonder what the differences are between these two. One obvious one is that the Dragon Tooth requires Dragon Scales, which is so much worse to get. You can only get like 8 Dragon Scales in each run. So if you are using a dragon weapon, you really have to be picky about which one you're upgrading. The Moonlight Greatsword is a great weapon, so it's worth doing it for that one. I can't remember exactly how many dragon scales you get from chests and stuff, especially in the Great Hollow. I know you get 2 from the Hydra, 1 from the Dark Dragon, and then 1 from the Dark Dragon in the Painted World. Oh, and then 1 from Blighttown. I think you get about 5 from the Ash Lake. You get 2 from the Hydra there. And I can see there being 3 chests in there that have the dragon scales. But yeah, it's very likely that you'll have to... you do have to jump through some hoops in order to upgrade the Moonlight Greatsword. So on a normal run, it's not good. If you're planning on doing New Game Plus any, it is worthwhile. Even if you're just given it... Okay, just one more of these. If you're just given a base Moonlight Greatsword at the beginning of the game, like, yeah, once you use it, it's going to be strong for a bit. But upgrading it is going to be a pain. You'll have to get through the Great Hollow, and going up through the Great Hollow is a huge pain. So you probably want to put that off until you gain the ability to warp, which is probably fine. You'll gain 1... You get access to 4 scales up until that point. I think it's going to be 11224. So the Hydra gives you +2. Then the combination of the Dark Dragon and the scale in Blighttown gets you up to 3. Which should be fine for Anor Londo. You gain the ability to warp. You go down to the Great Hollow. You get up to +4 with that. Then you have to go to the Painted World for +5. You could do the Painted World before Oinzy and Smo. I don't know if that's worthwhile or not. So yeah, just under 15 minutes, right? Should be all the farming I need to do. Oh. That, No. That was scary. And if you're stuck with me, I won't blue ball you. I'll go ahead and show off what the upgrades are like. How much armor do I have now? It doesn't say, does it? Here we go. 335? $399. That's still like a 20% increase in armor. There are diminishing returns on it. Now I went ahead and got the Divine Club. I didn't upgrade it. Why would I? I need a Great Divine Emperor for that. That's going to be a pain to get, so I'm not going to bother. But yeah, I'll go ahead and finish the last of the 4 lords. And we'll see what happens after that. Probably on DLC time. I'll see you guys then.